Previously on Project Zomboid. We need to go find some base game food as well, as soon as possible, because we are getting hungry and we don't have any on us at the moment. Struggling to keep our weight above 73 kilograms at the moment, trying to get up to 80. Good news is, though, I've heard through the grapevine that the food items in the Hydrocraft mod are almost completed, have almost all been updated for the new nutrition system, so we might be seeing a new Hydrocraft update soon, in the near future. Some green beans, that's Hydrocraft, pasta, more energy bars, light bulb will take, donuts, nothing here that we can eat really. Rotten ham. Damn, that's got a good fat content. Oh, there's a magnifying glass. Fantastic. We have been looking for that for a while. We can do some bug hunting now. And with bug hunting, we can use some bugs as bait for fishing. Hello everyone, my name is Nomus and welcome back to another episode of Project Zomboid. We are picking up here right after our last episode. And it's been a few days outside of the game, like in real life. Since the last episode, so I apologize for that, but we are back once again, picking up with JT in New Denver, the south end of New Denver, doing some looting down here. We've set up in this closed off compound, if you remember, and we've got a few things to go over. Well, I just do a quick perimeter check. Pretty much just want to check these two doors on this side, make sure there's no one that's going to be causing us a problem while we go out looting. But we've got some changes to the Hydrocraft mod. We've got a new version, 5.8, which came out before the weekend. So we'll be talking a little bit about the new additions there. As well, I do have, I've been given access, very graciously, by Hydra, to some of the new Hydrocraft food scripts that they've been working on for the new Build 34 nutrition system. So we should be able to find any new Hydrocraft food that we find should now have nutritional values attached to them. I'll just show you what I mean here by looking at some of the Hydrocraft items we've already picked up. And now they shouldn't have any values on them, but we should be able to see that they will. You'll see in a second here. Alright, so look at these pumpkin seeds. This is a Hydrocraft item. And you can see now it's got calories, carbohydrates, proteins, and fat. Now because we've already found these items before I loaded those new scripts in, everything is 0 right now. But as you can see, any food items that we find now should have nutritional values to them. So unfortunately, all the Hydrocraft food that we currently have is pretty much useless to us at this stage. So, you know, that kind of sucks, but what are you going to do? We'll be just keeping an eye out for some new food. Moving forward, I won't bother bringing any of the food that we've found so far back to base, and we'll have to do a cleaning of our current food stock back at the school. Anyway, that's pretty cool. You guys will be able to have access to all that stuff once, I assume once Build 34 is released on the public branch. I would think Hydra and the team would be hoping to have an updated version of the Hydrocraft mod with all the nutritional stuff ready for you guys by then. But until then, I'll just be showing you guys, I guess, what you guys can expect. Now, as far as the rest of the mod goes, our update in 5.8 had a bunch of new cool stuff, as is usually the case in these updates. So we'll talk about a few of those things. Link down in the description to the forum page, so you can read up on the full list of details. We'll just go over some of the ones that I found interesting, in particular, after I kill these zombies. There we go. So activities like bug catching, gathering flora, and mining will now tire your character out. So that's kind of cool, a little bit more realistic. So we'll try that out maybe once we get back to base. We found a magnifying glass. That was close. This looting run down here, so we can We might be able to try searching for bugs and seeing how tired we get from that. But we'll definitely try it with our mine back home. So that's one of the new additions. They've also added in a few astronomy related items. Not exactly sure what that all entails. I saw there was a star chart on the picture in the forum. So that's cool. I think there's 6 in total that have been added in. 6 astronomy related items. They've also added in 6 new pharmacy related items. Again, not sure what that entails, but we'll keep an eye out for that stuff. Of course, we're going to need to venture into new areas of the map in order to find these items. And that's kind of what we'll be doing today, is pushing as far south as we can. There's not that much left of New Denver to actually explore. So some of the new stuff we might not be able to see until we hit up our next location. And next location, I'm kind of thinking South Muldra. Just because that would be the closest one to New Denver once we head back into the main part of the map. Leave me some comments below, though, for your suggestions. We still have Phoenix, Bedford, South Muldra, West Point, New West Point, and the Mall. Those are the locations we have left to explore this season. Back to the mod, though. We now have a napalm recipe that has been added in. That's pretty cool. We will check that out at some point, I would think. There's a lot of the explosive stuff in the game that we haven't even really taken a look at or played around with very much, so we'll be keeping an eye out for that. And just about to dismantle a hairdryer here. Another change to the Hydrocraft mod is dismantling electronics should give you some new items or more variety in items. I'm not sure if that applies to dismantling base game items or if just Hydrocraft electronics. Which looks like we just got a piece of scrap electronic from that. So maybe it's just Hydrocraft related electronics that we get more stuff from. We've also got some changes to the kiln, smelters, and furnaces. They now will have a chance of burning you and starting fires. So you will need to find some fire protective gear, some more new stuff that's been added in, stuff like fire suits, in order to mitigate the chances of yourself being burned when using those items. So we'll need to keep an eye out for that stuff. I'm just gonna go ahead and eat one of these this canned chili here. Go ahead and eat that. So we are kind of hungry here. We're still trying to gain weight, so we're gonna eat a few things. Right now we are at 75 kilograms, and it's 6:50 p.m. There is a hospital down here, the very south end of town. It's kind of where I'm trying to get to. I'm not sure if we'll be able to. Did we? I think we've searched this stuff already, right? Yeah, I see zombie bodies. I think we need to go a little bit further south to hit some new stuff. And let's see, I had one more thing here. We've got a new 3D weapons in the mod now. New weapon models. So things like the swords, the tridents, the axes, battle axes, that should all, I believe those should all have their own new models now, 3D models. Before, they just kind of borrowed from some of the other models, like the pool cue for swords. So now, apparently, they should have their own. So that'll be cool. We might need to make ourselves a new sword to test that out. It's been a while since we've fought with a sword. We've been using the knife for so long now. Let's check this shed out. Oh, or is this burnt down? This might be burnt down. But yeah, those are some of the new additions that I thought sounded kind of interesting. There's a few more, so check out that link in the description below to see all the updates. If you've subscribed to the Hydrocraft mod, it should have updated automatically for you. And so you'll be able to check it out in your own game as well. Let's see what we can find though down here. Alright, this is the hospital down here behind this fence. Suppose we'll pop our head in there and take a look. It's getting kind of dark. Although I think the windows on the rooms have bars, so we might be able to just sleep in one of the patient rooms. That might be safe enough. And of course we've still got the question mark texture errors that are popping up once in a while. Generator. Chicken wire, steel pipe, always looking for steel pipes. Yeah, let's grab all that. Leave the pool cue. A flashlight, another welding gas tank, that's good. Slowly replenishing our stockpile of those. Yeah, like I think all these windows, yeah. Oh no, maybe they don't. I thought they had bars on them. Maybe not this hospital. Still though, we might be able to find somewhere to sleep in here. That would be relatively safe. A box of pens, I might as well grab that. What? I can't remember. Have we made all the blueprints? Not sure. Not sure if we need pens anymore. We could sleep in a room like this though. This would be safe enough. Bunch of books in here. Although we've got all this stuff. This one's unread. The welding textbook, so I guess there's been some new stuff added there. Offhand, I don't really see anything. Might as well read it though. Advanced electrical. Let's see, what is our electrical at? Speaking of, we're still an intermediate. Okay. Let's have another thing of canned food here. I got some tuna. We'll sleep in the hospital tonight. This would be a good place to come for any more medical props like these weight scales, if we want to bring those back. Just go ahead and sleep for 8 hours. Okay, more medical supplies. Let's take all that. More books. Radio, already read. More medical supplies. Let's leave the doors open that we've searched. Save us some time. Okay, I don't think we'll take all the medical supplies, but let's grab everything from this room. And that'll probably be it for medical stuff to bring back. Nothing to grab there. It's a big place. We might just end up spending the whole episode in here. Hopefully we can find some food though, so I can show you some of the new values, nutritional values. Let's fill up our water. Oh god. Storage room back in here. Stabby stabby. Some gum. Okay, gum doesn't have everything. Don't need the pen. Aluminum bat. Yeah, sure. Battery, yep. Wire. Okay, shop vac. Let's dismantle that and see what we get. Electronic scrap. Yeah, there's nothing new there. Okay, some more nails. Yep. Let's take most of that stuff. Empty IBC, another steel pipe. Another gas tank. Walkie-talkie, let's dismantle that. So far it's just the same electronic scrap that we're getting as usual. More medical stuff. A microscope. I'm gonna take that. I don't think we have a microscope. More books. Don't need any of that. Just unlock those. Waiting room. Okay, let's unlock these doors. And what else we have for rooms here? Another reception. Oh my god. Guess that's where the thumping was coming from. Alright, we really need to find some food here. We're getting hungry. Okay, mostly just clothing. A fez, I'm gonna take that. Dismantle the vacuum cleaner. We'll grow our collection of hats for when someday in the near future when we're able to wear hats. Oh, a pallet of lumber. A box of nuts. These are also a new item. Nuts and bolts, I believe, were added. So let's grab those. Let's just pull out the pallet of lumber. Let's search this part of the hospital first. An auger, more film developer. I'll snag that. Red flashlight bulb, I'm gonna take that. More medical stuff. Oh, what's on here? Masonry, already read. Pottery, nothing new there. Lots of medical stuff. Okay. This is where we came in, right? Yep. Okay. Let's head down here. Laser pointer. Let's dismantle that. Dismantle the video game. Hiking bag and boots. I'll take the bleach. We don't really need to worry about our cooking, right? Because we're level 10 cooking. We're good there. A couple zombies in there. Compass and our walkie-talkie. My god. Shoebox, boots, toy train, video game, dismantle that. Flashlight, dismantle. Beanie hat will take. Antidepressants. Alright, there is a kitchen in this place. I guess we'll have to head there to find food. None of these places have fridges, I guess. Alright, I don't know if I need to search all these rooms. I guess just for the electronics. Everywhere does seem to have electronics. At least so far. I don't know if I have any other food on me. Yeah, chocolate. Let's eat that. Camera, radio, dismantle that. Nothing in there. I'm not gonna bother searching the bathrooms. Dismantle. Comic book. Cowboy hat. Take that stuff. Should we start collecting toys? Sure. Another comic book. More headphones. Another comic book. This is like a children's hospital. So many toys and video games. Pistol. Okay. Pin cushion with pins. Magazine. T-Rex. Toy top. Let's take those. So many rooms. So much to explore. Action figure. Now we're almost full here. Dismantle. Take the comic book. Let's go this outside. Close that. Must be almost done though. Alarm clock. Dismantle. More walkie-talkies. Did I search both shelves? This one. Just an empty room. Alright, this is like a visiting room. Won't be anything there. Music room or a activities room. Raincoat. And oh, this has a library. Interesting. Did not know there was another library on the map. It's kind of cool. Good for you guys to know if you're looking for a specific book and are having trouble. Come on down to the hospital. I don't think, like, are there any books that we're still looking for? I don't think there are. I think we've found everything. We should have everything in our library. It's pretty massive. Dismantle those. More antidepressants. Another comic book there. Toy shark, sure. Stegosaurus. Comics. Oh, it goes on and on. Okay, to grab all that stuff. And that stuff. And our welding gas tank. Fantastic. Let's throw that in the backpack. Take the battery and the tape. And small battery and a bungee cord. Are there any other uses for bungee cords besides making a bow and arrow? Dismantle that. Let's take the pillbox. Ooh. Interesting. More medical supplies. If we go back to base and we realize we are missing some odd medical supply, we can come back and pick one up, I guess. Should probably have everything in this place to complete a collection if we need to. Washing machines. More washing machines. Oh, more electronics, more pillboxes, more comic books, toy monkey. Of course, we're gonna take that. Dismantle that. Dismantle. We must be getting close to our next level of electronic. Or electrical. No, not really. About a third of the way. Even with the boost, it still takes a long time. How could you ever do it without the boost? You'd have to dismantle so much stuff. Like every TV, every electronic you come across. Alright, those are bathrooms. Okay, let's hit up the kitchen. It should be in this building, is it? It might not be this one. This looks like a storage area. Ah, more stuff to dismantle. So much stuff. A glass retort flask? Okay, I'll take it. I have no idea what it's for, but I'll take it. Tent peg, welding mask. Do we need... Yeah, I'll take the tent peg. Alright, we're pretty full now. I won't even be able to bring back any food. Okay, we'll have to come back. Pick up the rest of that stuff. Let's quickly find the kitchen. Maybe it's this building. No, it's one of these buildings. come out. You're just gonna stay there. I swear it's one of these buildings. Maybe it's not even this one either. Where the hell is this kitchen? Maybe it was this other building. Is it on the back side maybe? I am very confused. I was sure there was a kitchen here somewhere. This is where we came out of? Yeah, this is where we came out of. I'm pretty sure these are bathrooms. Yup. Yeah, we'll find it here. We'll find it. Is it this? Maybe it's this building. Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's see what we can see. Taco sauce, there we go. Carbohydrates, 65. Don't have anything listed here for the pickled items. Let's take some of this stuff with us. A rotten donut. Oh, so the donuts go rotten now. They no longer last forever. Boo. Boo. There we go. Lemon lime soda. That's got some values there. 80 carbs, 0.8 protein. Let's go ahead and eat these pickled carrots. It doesn't give a nutritional value, but it's just because a jar of pickled carrots probably wouldn't have nutritional info on it to begin with. Eat that. Butter. 352. Oh man, we should just eat a stick of butter. That would, let's do it. Oh, I can't. I'm too full. Alright, we're gonna eat that in the morning. That'll get us some weight gain. Okay, this stuff's all rotten for the most part. Also, we got canned potatoes. Let's find some more Hydrocraft items here. Chocolate, peas, yeast. Not Hydrocraft, but useful nonetheless. Beef jerky, juice box, mustard. A jar of pickles. Root beer. There we go. 83 carbs for that. Another cold pack. Cereal, chocolate. More vinegar. Not like we really need it because we have lots back home. Ketchup. Beans, chili, chocolate. Tea. Quite a bit of food in here. It's good to see. Kitchen knife. Mustard and mac and cheese. Just popcorn. Tuna. 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 Tomato. Film fix for funnel. Alright, let's go home. We'll come back. Pick up the rest of the stuff in the morning. Or perhaps in between episodes. I don't know. We'll see once we get back and drop stuff off. But yeah. Let me know what you guys think, I guess, in the comments below for, I guess, what you saw or what we talked about in the new additions in the Hydrocraft mod. What are you looking forward to finding most out in the world? I guess also let me know about where you think we should head to next after New Denver. It'll kind of suck leaving the school, but it's kind of what we gotta do once we clear out of town. I think there are still some homes in the north end that we didn't get to. So we could still spend some time around town, do a complete search of the whole city. That house is just surrounded by question marks. So many question marks, so many questions. And yeah, we might as well talk a little bit about the community server that we've got up as well. I know a few of you have been coming out on the weekends and during the week to play on that. Check out the Steam group for details on how to join that as far as the IP and password go. Things are going pretty good so far. I think we are heading into winter now on the server, so the real struggle begins now. Zombie count is fairly high, so it is a bit of a challenge. If that's something that sounds interesting to you, I'd love to have you out. It is up 24/7, so you can always hop on whenever you want and check things out for yourself. Got all the maps on there. Got the Hydrocraft mod and the more building mods. Let's hop up here and back down. And I think I'll either pick up the rest of that stuff in between episodes, or we'll continue next episode. We're sitting around half an hour right now, so I think I may just call it a day here for now. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Leave me some comments below. And until next time, I'll talk to you all later.